Hey, this is Craig, that Craig. So I don't know if y'all seen the picture. I'll try to put it right here of CM Punk's official UFC fighting picture, pretty much. And I saw it, and he looks out of shape. I'm pretty sure he's training. He's in, in transitional training and learning everything. And from I've read, it seems like he still has a long way to go. Um, CM Punk was back when he did his first pipe bomb. He was like one of the reasons why I still watch wrestling. And and before him, it was Randy Orton. When Randy Orton was the true Viper, he was the reason why I watched Raw, and then became CM Punk. I never really was a big John Cena fan. I know Tyrone Magnus hates him, as a few other internet fellas, most of them. And I don't hate John Cena, but I never was a real fan of his. I never really got into him. I always thought he was a little unorthodox and uncoordinated. And stiff in the ring, and he's gotten more goofier over the years and harder to take serious for me. His mannerisms and stuff in the ring is just too over the top, and just I cringe sometimes when I watch him. So but he's gonna be he brings a company a lot of money, and that's one of the main reasons he's still where he's at. He I don't think Vince and Hunter consider him still the number one guy. Just he brings them so much money. And what's the point of changing him? He's gonna be that way until the end of his career, and they're just gonna put him in different places. All right, after he's done with Rusev, he'll go and do another program with somebody else. I hope he stays away from the main event picture. If Brock leaves, they'll probably put him back because they need that star factor. But I don't know. I watched Vince's podcast with Austin. I watched Triple H's podcast with Austin. I watched half of that one, and they both kind of made it seem like the whole thing with them picking who they like and pushing them is kind of it doesn't exist. They made it seem like it is not true. And it's all about what the fans want. But there's so many arguments that you can dispute that. With Daniel Bryan, with Dolph Ziggler. And Vince talked about how the competitors, the roster today, are scared to step out and try. They're scared to fail. That's what he said. There's wrestlers you can bring up who tried to step out, who tried to succeed and weren't scared to fail, and they were dropped. One example would be what's his name? Radio, tell me, Zack Ryder. He was one example. He had that TV show, was a huge hit, and that propelled him to to the main event roster. Well, not main event roster, but to a match and whatever. And I don't know what happened with him. I don't know why they dropped him so fast, but But back to the CM Punk photo. His photo doesn't look like he doesn't look like a UFC fighter, pretty much to me. From all the other fighters, the photos of other fighters, they look like they should be in the octagon. CM Punk doesn't look like he belongs. So I know he's training. Hopefully, I want him to succeed. I want him to know he's gonna bring the company some money. So we'll see what happens, man. But let me know what you think about CM Punk. Whether you think he's gonna be good, whether it's just gonna be one and done, it's just for the money, whatever. Let a brother know. All right, this is Craig, that Craig. Stay on your grind.